Denver went from a big, small city to a small, big city. So asset management and the way that we were sort of doing things in the past and how we've grown and added more assets and new bridges and new everything, it really no longer works. And so our department really has to change and evolve with the city as the city has grown. And I think an effective enterprise asset management governance structure and framework and transformation is literally going to be the linchpin of how we continue to move forward and serve the needs of the residents.
Having a framework in place that you understand your organization at multiple levels, your capabilities, what are your key business processes? What are the systems that you have in place? Are they integrated? Are they not integrated? What are the key pieces of data and information that you have that you don't have so that you can help, transition and be more agile in responding to significant change? And I think, as the CFO, you're bringing in the business perspective. You're looking
Right.
at those triple bottom line goals,
Right.
making sure the organization addresses those, right? And then trying to build that alignment and say, okay, how do I connect all the way to the front line?
Thinking about sort of stakeholder involvement, and one of the things in transportation, I think that we haven't done yet that we need to do is that asset managers typically are one or two people in an organization. I had an exercise recently in a project with the Utah Department of Transportation to try to sort of build consensus for this concept of asset management. And we brought in maintenance staff. And what we were trying to demonstrate through the exercise with them is that we're not trying to supplement their expertise, but we're trying to help them support it with data sets that may be available from people like USGS or FEMA. And what we showed them was that about 85% of the time, what they thought was a problem was also what the data sets were showing. And so that kind of helped to build some buy-in from that level of people, that we really need them to understand that it's important that you convey up the chain what's happening on your day-to-day business, because that helps us inform where to make the investments to give you the support that you need to clean out that culvert 4 times a year instead of 2 times a year. And so thinking about asset management kind of not just with the executives and with decision makers, but also the boots on the ground, I think type people is important. And I think that was one of the most rewarding things I've had happen to me in the past 5 or 10 years. And just seeing their faces light up to say, yeah, we know what we're talking about. And the data is supporting it as well from these national data sets who may have never stepped foot in our state, but we're all on the same page. And so I think that kind of helped to build buy-in for asset management at the maintenance level.